Have you ever been in a conversation with your friends or perhaps with one another who always try to interrupt the conversation by giving or telling about his greatness or sharing about himself? Let me give you an example. In a conversation, there is a friend who wants to share his life or his experience to another friend. And that friend begins to share. He says, I had gone for the horse riding. And as he continues, another friend interrupts. Oh, you went for the horse riding. How was it? When I went for the horse riding, I fell from the horse. I injured myself. I was taken to the hospital. I was there in the hospital for 3 weeks and blah, blah, blah. In a sense, by interrupting, by sharing your own experiences during that conversation, sometimes we feel that we are the most important part of that conversation. And conversation like this is not about talking and listening. It's all about talking and waiting for the other person to finish so that you can make your point. Have you ever experienced that? Have you ever done this? Have you ever have to wait for the person to finish and then you proceed to make your point? Similar conversation we see in today's gospel. Jesus on the way is with his disciples and is teaching his disciples by saying, the Son of Man will be handed over to men. He will be killed. And after 3 days after his death, he will rise. But the poor disciples couldn't understand a word. Why? Because they were busy arguing. They were busy discussing among themselves who is the greatest. And for that question, Jesus replies. He says, you want to be great? You want to be first? My friends, get in line. Be last and serve others. And these are the criterias to be great. To get in line, be last and serve others. And the value of a person is not depends on what role you have in a society, what work you do in the society, what job you have, how much money you have in the bank. No. The value of a person depends on service. And greatness and success in the eyes of God is measured by service. It's not depend on how much you have, but how much you give. So if you want to be first, if you want to be great, you need to serve. And this is the path. Amen.